It's been almost a decade since US-China trade war started. Today, this trade war is at its peak, and Western Pacific region is becoming hotter day by day. Southeast Asian countries are becoming more and more involved in this new Cold War because of the territorial disputes with China and Beijing's claims over entire South China Sea. The US has been arming countries of the region and making new alliances to counter China. The most significant of them is Quad alliances between US, Japan, Australia and India. But the latest of them is Philippines joining hands with US. Why Philippines is the most crucial development happened over the years, and what impact could it have over the potential future conflict in South China Sea? This is our topic of discussion today. US has around 800 military bases all over the globe. It makes the logistical chain for US military worldwide. The Philippines hosted 5 US military bases until the last month, when Philippines government granted US with access to 4 additional military bases, making the total of 9. One of which is directly facing towards South China Sea. This is a naval base, called Camilo Isaias. Directly in front of it is Luzon Strait, a 200 kilometers wide waterway between self-ruled island of Taiwan and Philippines. The US aims to aid Taiwan through this strait in a potential future invasion of Taiwan by China. And also, China claims the entirety of South China Sea as its own, disputing with Philippines and other Asian countries. Philippines is a US ally, so the US is obliged to defend Philippines if it is attacked. And this deters China from making any aggressive moves. The Philippines sits in the center of a new US Indo-Pacific strategy to counter China. In potential future escalation of Cold War into a hot war between US and China, Philippines would be used as a staging ground for US operations in the region. The US President Joe Biden has repeatedly threatened China that they will defend Taiwan militarily in the case of an invasion from China. And for that purpose, the US bases in Philippines will be crucial. The question about whether the US would respond militarily or not, or would it be able to help Taiwan, is a totally different topic for another day. The Indo-Pacific strategy is a policy framework that seeks to promote stability, security, and prosperity in the region, which encompasses the vast area, stretching from the west coast of the United States to the eastern shores of Africa. The Philippines is strategically located in Southeast Asia, and sits at the crossroads of major shipping routes, making it a crucial player in regional security and trade. The country's proximity to the South China Sea, a region of significant geopolitical importance, further amplifies its significance in the Indo-Pacific strategy. The United States considers the Philippines as a key ally in the region, and has a long-standing history of military cooperation and diplomatic ties with the country. Under the 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty, the US and the Philippines are obliged to defend each other in the event of an armed attack. The two nations also conduct regular joint military exercises, training programs, and information sharing to enhance their defense capabilities. In recent years, the United States has reinforced its engagement with the Philippines through various initiatives and partnerships. These include the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, signed in 2014, which allows for an increased rotational presence of U.S. forces in the Philippines and facilitates closer defense cooperation and capacity-building efforts. In wake of the disputes and potential future escalation with China, the Philippines has welcomed the U.S. presence as a stabilizing force, and has sought American support in addressing maritime security challenges concerning China. In response to assuring Philippines' security, U.S. would have freedom to use Philippines' territory in any potential conflict of the future. The U.S. has changed its warfighting doctrine in accordance with the new Indo-Pacific strategy. The U.S. military has withdrawn from major anti-terrorism missions worldwide to focus primarily on the contested region of Western Pacific and South China Sea. The U.S. President Joe Biden has clearly mentioned China many times as the biggest threat and challenge to the United States. In accordance with this new strategy shift, U.S. military has shifted their focus from once contested regions of Middle East to the new hot zones of South China Sea. And these new U.S. military bases in Philippines are a part of that grand strategy. Overall, the Philippines occupies a crucial position in the US Indo-Pacific strategy, serving as a key ally in maintaining regional security, promoting economic cooperation, and upholding rules-based order in the Indo-Pacific region. I hope you liked this video. If you do, hit the like and share button, and subscribe for more.